You won't believe how a Canadian man won a $70 million jackpot in the most unexpected way possible. But what does one do with such a win in 2024? Well, let's dive into the stories of extraordinary lottery wins across Canada. Number 12. Celebrating turning 18 with a lottery win. $1 million. Charlie Lagarde celebrated her entry into adulthood in an extraordinary manner by winning $1 million on her 18th birthday. This remarkable stroke of luck came from a decision to buy a scratch-off lottery ticket along with a bottle of champagne to mark her legal adulthood, a decision that would change her life's direction significantly. Lagarde's win was a massive event that occurred on her first attempt at playing the lottery. The odds of winning the grand prize were 1 in 6 million, highlighting the sheer improbability of her win. Faced with the choice between taking a $1 million lump sum or receiving $1,000 weekly for life, Lagarde opted for the annuity after consulting with a financial advisor. This decision reflects a maturity beyond her years, prioritizing long-term stability over immediate gratification. The impact of such a win at the dawn of her adulthood is profound. Lagarde expressed her intention to use the money to fuel her passions, including travel and photography, with aspirations of working for National Geographic. This financial independence allows her the freedom to explore her interests without the typical constraints faced by young adults concerning education and career choices. Winning the lottery at such a pivotal moment in life brings about a unique set of opportunities and challenges. For Lagarde, it meant an immediate shift from the typical concerns of an 18-year-old to making significant life decisions with long-term implications. The annuity option provides her with a steady income, ensuring financial security while she pursues her dreams. This is just the beginning. The next Canadian lottery winner on our list won more than 30 times the amount of Lagarde. Number 11. Cape Bretoner spreads wealth after winning record jackpot, $31 million. Marie McCarthy, a resident of New Waterford, Nova Scotia, became a beacon of generosity and a local legend after winning a record-breaking 31 mil Lotto Max jackpot. This win was huge for McCarthy. Also, it marked the largest lottery prize ever won in the Maritimes at the time, setting a new record for the region. The winning ticket, a birthday gift from her grandson Jeff, turned out to be the key to an unforeseen future of wealth. McCarthy's win was announced with much fanfare, capturing the hearts and imaginations of Cape Breton residents and beyond. "It doesn't seem real," McCarthy remarked upon realizing her win. The disbelief was a common thread in her experience, as the reality of such a win took time to sink in. What set McCarthy apart was her immediate decision to share her winnings with her family spread across Canada. She embarked on a mission to alleviate the financial burdens of her loved ones, sending out checks to relatives and planning to pay off the mortgages of all her nieces and nephews. 2 mortgages had already been cleared at the time of her statement, bringing tangible relief and joy to her family members. "It feels good. They won't have to worry like I did when I was trying to pay for my house," McCarthy expressed, highlighting the personal satisfaction derived from her generosity. Furthermore, McCarthy had plans to treat herself to a vintage Cadillac, a nod to her newfound ability to fulfill personal desires without financial constraint. This thoughtful mix of self-reward and widespread generosity emphasized the impact of her win on her life and the broader community of her family. Like McCarthy, the next winner on our list had a similar surreal reaction to her fortune. Number 10. Mom couldn't stop screaming after winning. $35 million. Rhonda Molescu, a resident of Kamloops, British Columbia, experienced an overwhelming wave of emotions upon discovering she had won a $35 million Lotto Max jackpot. Her initial reaction was one of pure disbelief and excitement, leading to an uncontrollable outburst of joy. "I let out a huge scream and kept saying, 'I won $35 million,'" Molescu recounted. The intensity of her reaction was such that it alarmed neighbors and her husband Sam, who quickly realized something extraordinary had happened. The win came during the Lotto Max draw on July 25th, a day that would forever change the course of Molescu's life and that of her family. She described the moment as surreal, finding it hard to grasp the reality of her newfound fortune. The jackpot was actually part of a split $70 million, with Molescu securing half. For Molescu and her family, the lottery win meant more than just financial abundance. It signified a new beginning and the opportunity to fulfill dreams that once seemed unobtainable. She outlined plans to build dream homes for herself and her children, providing a stable and secure future for her family. Additionally, Molescu intended to share her good fortune with relatives, purchase a new truck, and travel the East Coast in a trailer, exploring and making memories with loved ones. Sometimes, lottery winners see their fortune as a chance to treat their family, and our next Canadian winner is no exception. Number 9. Retail worker celebrates win after daughter's graduation. $35 million. Jaya Singh, a dedicated retail worker from Windsor, Ontario, experienced an extraordinary stroke of luck when he won $35 million in the Lotto Max draw on June 6th. This remarkable event occurred just 1 week after his daughter's university graduation, adding to the family's celebrations. Jaya Singh shared his disbelief and joy, stating, "I won this prize exactly 1 week after my daughter graduated university. It felt like 2 wins." The timing of the win couldn't have been better, coming at a moment when the family was already celebrating a significant milestone. It marked a turning point in their lives. The impact of the win on Jaya Singh and his family was deep. He expressed a desire to use the money wisely, with plans to further support his daughter's education and secure a new home for the family. Additionally, Jaya Singh wanted to share his good fortune by donating a portion of his winnings to charities, demonstrating his intention to give back to the community that he's a part of. The family also planned to travel, explore Canada, and visit relatives, making the most of the opportunities that the lottery win had presented them. Jaya Singh is not the only lottery winner with a giving heart. Number 8. Man to share massive lottery win with family. $55 million. Aaron Parsons, an Alberta man, won a Lotto Max jackpot worth $55 million and immediately decided to share this fortune with his family. After purchasing the winning ticket from a 7-Eleven while shopping for cake ingredients, Parsons checked his ticket only to be met with disbelief at his win. His initial reaction was a mix of shock and denial. "I checked it and all I said was, no way, no," Parsons recounted. Upon realizing the magnitude of his win, Parsons' first thought was to ensure his family's financial security. He expressed a heartfelt plan to assist his family, stating, "The first thing I'm gonna do is tell my parents they can quit their jobs." He didn't stop there. He also intended to give money to his brother, a couple of friends, and fulfill a promise to his girlfriend by buying her any car she desired. The family's reaction to Parsons' decision to share his winnings was overwhelmingly positive, filled with gratitude and surprise. They were touched by his generosity and foresight in using his winnings to benefit himself and those he loved. Next up on our list, it's every student's dream to win a lottery like this. Number 7. Student becomes youngest Canadian to win huge jackpot, $48 million. Juliette Lemoore, an 18-year-old student from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, made history by becoming the youngest Canadian to win a significant lottery jackpot of $48 million. Lemoore's win came from a Lotto 649 Quick Pick ticket, which was her first ever lottery purchase, suggested by her grandfather as a celebratory gesture for turning 18. Upon discovering her win, Lemoore expressed disbelief, stating, "I can't believe I hit the gold ball jackpot on my very first lottery ticket." The win came at a pivotal moment in her life, just as she was embarking on her journey towards higher education, with aspirations to become a doctor. The financial luck has profoundly impacted her life and future plans, offering her a level of security and freedom seldom experienced by students her age. Lemoore's father, a financial planner, has taken an active role in advising her how to manage the newfound wealth responsibly. He plans to help her invest most of the money, ensuring it supports her long-term aspirations and needs. Lemoore herself has expressed a desire to continue her studies without the burden of student loans and has also planned to spend some of her winnings on traveling, a leisure activity she can now afford without financial constraints. The duo on our list up next truly proves everything is better in pairs, especially lottery wins. Number 6. Lotto Max lottery winners from Ontario. $60 million each. In an unprecedented event, the Ontario Lottery and Gaming Corporation awarded 2 Lotto Max jackpots, totaling $120 million, marking the largest lottery payout in one day in Toronto. Joan Patterson, a dedicated rancher from Desborough, Ontario, and John Henry, a family-oriented grandfather from Mississauga, Ontario, each took home $60 million from their respective draws. Joan Patterson's win came from the February 5th Lotto Max draw. Overwhelmed with excitement, Patterson shared her plans at a news conference, emphasizing her deep-rooted connection to her ranch and the lifestyle it represents. "I'm beside myself with this. "It's very exciting," she expressed, outlining her first steps would be to invest in her ranch's infrastructure. Patterson intends to re-fence her property, a task she finds thrilling given her passion for horses and ranch life. Beyond the practical upgrades, she dreams of purchasing a new horse trailer and a silver Corvette to enjoy during the summer months, combining her rural commitments with a taste of luxury. John Henry's fortune was realized in a December draw, and his reaction was one of disbelief and cautious optimism. "It takes a while to sink in, and I'm not sure it's sunk in yet, but it feels great," Henry remarked during a news conference. Unlike Patterson, Henry's focus is on family and a modest lifestyle, planning a holiday with loved ones and some home renovations. Despite the win, he aspires for minimal change in his life, valuing simplicity over material wealth. Additionally, Henry is determined to give back, aiming to establish a charitable foundation to support children's athletics and health programs, reflecting his commitment to community and wellness. Both winners, presented with giant checks, voiced their astonishment and gratitude for their life-changing luck. Patterson and Henry's stories highlight the diverse impacts of lottery wins on individuals' lives. While Patterson envisions enhancements to her ranching passion, Henry focuses on family and philanthropy. This highlights the personalized nature of their aspirations and dreams post-win. Dreams do come true, and they surely did for the next lotto winner on the list. Number 5. Torontonian wins largest jackpot in Lotto 649 history, $68 million. Noah Patricio, a Toronto resident, made headlines by winning the largest jackpot in the history of Lotto 649, totaling $68 million. This huge win changed Patricio's life and set a new record for the lottery game, emphasizing the sheer scale of possibilities that come with purchasing a lottery ticket. Patricio's win came from the Lotto 649 Gold Ball jackpot, a special draw that guarantees significant prizes to the winners. Upon checking his ticket, Patricio experienced disbelief. Initially thinking he had won $68,000, a conversation with his sister revealed the actual figure to be $68 million, a moment that transformed his understanding of the win entirely. Originally from a humble beginning, having moved to Canada with just a suitcase, Patricio's fortune has taken a dramatic turn. Despite the life-altering win, he expressed a desire to maintain his routine and continue working, highlighting a grounded approach to his newfound wealth. He shared plans to indulge in some personal dreams, such as purchasing season tickets to the Toronto Raptors and planning a trip to Italy with his sisters, showcasing the personal and familial joy the win brings. The winning ticket was bought at a hasty market on Church Street in Toronto, marking a lucky spot in the city. The Lotto 649 Gold Ball draw differs significantly from the classic draw, offering either a $1 million prize or a jackpot starting at $10 million and potentially exceeding $60 million. If you think he's lucky, wait till you see the good fortune that befell this first-time lottery player. Number 4. First-time Quebec player, $70 million. A Montreal woman, Gabrielle, won a $70 million Lotto Max jackpot on her first lottery ticket purchase. The winning ticket was for the October 9th draw. Lotto Quebec had been searching for the winner for weeks, using social media to urge ticket holders to check their numbers. The winner was announced in a unique presentation with a human-sized robot, adhering to physical distancing guidelines. Gabrielle knew she had the winning ticket the day after the draw, but was so shocked by the win that she waited to contact Lotto Quebec. She needed time to process the overwhelming news. "I was very surprised. It's a gift from God," she explained, expressing her initial uncertainty about her next steps. The inspiration to buy a lottery ticket came after learning about another Quebec family's jackpot win. After dinner one night, she decided to try her luck and impulsively bought 10 tickets from a local store, a place she rarely visited. One of those tickets matched the winning numbers. Regarding her plans for the prize, Gabrielle is taking a cautious approach. She mentioned considering a new car purchase, but remains undecided about other expenditures, indicating a desire to plan her future with the winnings carefully. Gabrielle is not the only one to win this big. Her good luck is shared by the next winner on our list. Number 3. Alberta man dedicates $70 million lotto win to late wife's legacy. $70 million. Brian Hoover, an Alberta resident, won an unbelievable $70 million Lotto Max jackpot on January 16th. The ticket was bought at Ace Hardware in Beaver Lodge, Alberta. This win was significant to Hoover, as it represented a dream he had with his late wife, who passed away before they could achieve it together. Hoover planned to use the money to honor her memory and support his community. Hoover shared, "This is bittersweet for me. We always talked about what we would do if we won the lottery. I'm determined to bring some of those ideas to life in her memory." One of his first ideas was to name a park after his wife, reflecting her love for taking their children to parks. He's also considering funding programs for local schools. Hoover emphasized the importance of doing good with the win, stating, "Using this money and investing in her memory is a way to share this win with her." In addition to community projects, Hoover intends to help his family financially, including paying off mortgages and providing financial assistance. For himself, he's thinking about visiting a friend in the Yukon, possibly in a motorhome. Talk about good fortunes. Like Hoover, other lotto winners have also been able to score winnings above 7 figures. Number 2. Manoharan Panutharai from Brampton, Ontario, $70 million. Manoharan Panutharai of Brampton, Ontario joined the ranks of Canada's lottery millionaires by winning a $70 million jackpot. This win ties him with other notable winners for the largest prize awarded in Canadian lottery history. Panutharai's victory showcases the life-altering potential of lottery games like Lotto Max, which have consistently offered substantial payouts to lucky participants across the nation. Upon discovering his win, Panutharai chose to maintain privacy, a common preference among major lottery winners. The Lotto Max game, which Panutharai played, is known for its high stakes and equally high rewards, with jackpots that can reach up to 70 mil. The game has made headlines multiple times for the significant financial rewards it's provided to participants. Next up on our list is Canada's most recent Big Lotto winner. Number 1. Lucky Alberta Lottery Player, $70 million. In a remarkable start to 2024, Dale McEwen from Regina became one of the latest Canadians to win a phenomenal $70 million jackpot, marking a life-changing moment. This significant win places McEwen among the highest lottery winners in Canada's history, underlining the sheer unpredictability and excitement surrounding lottery draws. McEwen's win is part of a series of fortunate events, where individuals across the country have found themselves suddenly propelled into wealth by the Lotto Max and similar lottery games. These games have consistently made headlines for the substantial amounts they award, changing lives overnight. The winning ticket, purchased outside of Calgary and Edmonton, matched all 7 winning numbers from the January 16th draw. These numbers, 2, 9, 10, 14, 42, 43, and 44, have now become a part of McEwen's extraordinary tale of luck. The Alberta Gaming, Liquor, and Cannabis Agency confirmed that, as of the announcement, the prize had not yet been claimed. This delay in claiming such a significant prize is not uncommon, given the need for winners to make careful plans and considerations about how to manage their newfound wealth. This win contributes to a growing list of Canadians who have seen their dreams realized through the lottery. In 2023 alone, Edmonton saw 3 winning tickets, with jackpots of $50 million, $35 million, and $1 million, showcasing the wide range of prizes that have been distributed across the country. These winners struck a gold with their lottery luck, making dreams a reality in ways most can only imagine. But where do winners stash their newfound fortunes? Believe it or not, some of the choices are as wild as the wins themselves. Curious about the craziest places lottery winners will keep their money in 2024? You won't want to miss this. Click through to discover the most unbelievable hiding spots. Hitting the jackpot can transform your life overnight, but for some, the real thrill is in the exit. Imagine ditching your job in the most epic way possible. A truck driver, after winning $298 mil, left the truck on the side of the road. We'll get to this interesting story after some other tales of vindictive exits that are too compelling to miss. The saga of Gary Barron and the lottery syndicate scandal is a tale that highlights the complexities of trust, greed, and the unforeseen consequences of sudden wealth. Gary Barron, a former courier, found himself at the center of a heated controversy after winning a substantial $16.6 mil from a lottery ticket he purchased as part of a workplace syndicate. The group, consisting of 16 coworkers, had pooled their money with the understanding that any winnings would be shared equally among them. However, the story took an unexpected turn when Gary claimed the entire jackpot for himself, leading to a fallout that captures the darker side of lottery wins. The incident unfolded when, after the win, Gary abruptly quit his job and vanished, leaving his colleagues in shock and disbelief. Their suspicion turned to anger when they learned that Gary had collected the entire prize, a move that blatantly disregarded the syndicate agreement. Feeling betrayed, the syndicate members took legal action against Gary, sparking a lawsuit that drew public attention and highlighted the pitfalls of informal lottery agreements among friends or coworkers. The legal battle that ensued was fraught with tension and high emotions, as the syndicate members sought justice and their share of the winnings they believed rightfully belonged to them. Gary's decision to not share the prize as initially agreed upon not only damaged friendships and trust, but also served as a cautionary tale about the need for clear, formal agreements in lottery syndicates. After months of legal wrangling, the dispute was eventually settled out of court in February 2017, with the details of the settlement remaining confidential. While the resolution brought an end to the legal battle, it left lingering questions about the ethics of Gary's actions and the impact of lottery wins on personal relationships. This scandal leaves a lesson that while lotteries can change lives overnight, they can also test the bonds of trust and friendship in ways that participants might never anticipate. Gary's story leaves us questioning trust, but how does a nurse's last day before winning the lottery redefine quitting in style? Yannick S.'s journey from a dedicated nursing career to a lottery winner is a story of unexpected twist and life-changing fortune. After serving as a certified nursing assistant for 30 years, Yannick felt the toll of her demanding profession. The Aurora, Colorado native decided it was time for a change, feeling completely burned out. Her decision to quit her job in January 2017 was driven by a desire for a break and a new beginning, not by the anticipation of winning the lottery. Interestingly, her significant life decision was followed by an extraordinary stroke of luck. A few days after her resignation, Yannick purchased a quick pick ticket from the Colorado Lottery, a decision that would soon transform her life in ways she never imagined. The ticket turned out to be worth $3.3 million, a staggering amount that took her and her husband by surprise. The win was not only unexpected, but also came at a time when Yannick had no job and no immediate plans for the future. It was a moment of disbelief and joy for the couple, who had difficulty grasping the reality of their newfound wealth. With the winnings, Yannick had the opportunity to reset her life's course. One of her first decisions was to use a portion of the money to clear debts, a common burden that many carry. But she didn't stop there. Yannick also embarked on a home improvement project, an investment in her living space that likely brought a sense of renewal and comfort to her and her family's life. The story of Yannick S. is not just about the financial windfall, but also about the timing and the choices that led to it. Quitting her job without a backup plan was a bold move, one that many might caution against. Yet in Yannick's case, this leap into the unknown was quickly followed by an incredible twist of fate. Her story is a reminder of life's unpredictability and the potential for new beginnings, even when they seem most unlikely. Yannick's experience challenges conventional wisdom about work, luck, and how best to navigate life's transitions. It highlights the importance of listening to one's needs and making changes when necessary, even without a safety net in place. For Yannick, the decision to leave her job was a step towards self-care and finding a new path, which was unexpectedly supported by her lottery win. Today, as she focuses on debt repayment and home improvements, Yannick's story stands as a powerful narrative of change, resilience, and the serendipitous nature of life. Yannick found fortune after leaving nursing, but can a misread lottery ticket cause chaos in New Jersey? In a bustling New Jersey restaurant, a group of workers experienced a roller coaster of emotions that took them from ecstatic highs to the sobering lows of reality. The incident began when they mistakenly believed they'd won a massive lottery jackpot. The mix-up occurred due to a confusion with the draw dates. The workers checked the numbers against a previous drawing, not realizing their mistake until it was too late. The moment they thought they'd won, the restaurant was engulfed in scenes of unbridled joy. Laughter, tears of happiness, and hugs were shared among the staff, a collective dream seemingly realized. Caught up in the whirlwind, one employee was so overwhelmed by the prospect of newfound wealth that they decided on the spot to quit their job. The vision of a life free from financial worries was too tempting to ignore. However, the euphoria was short-lived. Upon a closer examination, the stark reality came crashing down. They hadn't won anything. The numbers they had matched were for a different draw date, rendering their supposed win invalid. The error was a cruel twist of fate, transforming their dreams back into the everyday struggles of life in the service industry. The aftermath of this realization was fraught with mixed emotions. While the story of their premature celebration and the hasty resignation went viral, the details about the fate of the employee who quit remain murky. It's unclear whether they were able to return to their job or if they had to face the consequences of a decision made in haste. The lottery, with all its allure, proved to be a harsh teacher for the group of restaurant workers. They learned that in the pursuit of fortune, patience and diligence are virtues. While their story didn't end with the riches they'd hoped for, it left them with a valuable lesson on the perils of assumption and the importance of facing reality, no matter how enticing a dream may seem. From dashed hopes in New Jersey to life-changing journeys, how did another couple's win fuel their global adventures? Denise and Robert Scar's story encapsulates the transformative power of lottery win and the pursuit of long-held dreams. In the spring of 2015, this British couple's life took a remarkable turn when they won a staggering £6.3 million. This windfall was the key that unlocked the door to their lifelong aspiration, traveling the globe. Before their win, both Denise and Robert were entrenched in their daily jobs. Robert toiled away at a quarry, while Denise spent her days in a local homewares store. Despite their hard work, the financial logistics of an around-the-world adventure seemed out of reach. That all changed one Saturday when fortune smiled upon them, making them millionaires overnight. By Monday, they had made the decisive move to resign from their jobs, a bold step towards a new chapter in their lives. The Scars' immediate resignation reflects not just a desire to escape the daily grind, but a deeper yearning to explore and experience the world beyond their familiar confines. Denise's conversation with the mirror sheds light on their ambitions. The couple had dreamt of embarking on a luxurious cruise, an experience that once seemed financially unfeasible. Their win allowed them to plan visits to countries they had only dared to dream about before. Their story is a testament to the idea that it's never too late to chase your dreams. The Scars' journey from working-class individuals to globe-trotting adventurers embodies the essence of transformation that a lottery win can bring. It also highlights the universality of such dreams, transcending borders and cultures. Americans and Brits alike, it seems, share a common reaction to lottery wins, the pursuit of long-desired dreams and aspirations. For Denise and Robert, the lottery win wasn't just about financial freedom. It represented an opportunity to live a life filled with exploration, learning, and adventure. The Scars' global adventure is a vivid illustration of how a sudden windfall can alter the trajectory of one's life, offering new experiences and the chance to fulfill deeply cherished dreams. The Scars' travels show dreams coming true, but what daring move did Jasmine make on her office lunch break with newfound wealth? Jasmine Rooney's tale is a captivating example of how a moment of fortune can dramatically shift one's career path and personal life. On an ordinary day in March 2017, Jasmine, like many others, dreamt of standing up to her boss, an aspiration that seems far-fetched for most. However, fate had a unique twist in store for her. During a lunch break, driven by a mix of spontaneity and perhaps a hint of desperation, Jasmine decided to try her luck with an online lottery. The lottery was offering free participation, which meant there was nothing to lose but everything to gain. To Jasmine's astonishment, she won a significant amount, totaling just over $362,000. While this sum might not set her up for life or compare to a multi-million-dollar jackpot, it was substantial enough to alter her immediate circumstances and mindset. Winning this amount gave Jasmine a newfound sense of freedom and empowerment, a feeling many can only dream of experiencing. The win came at a particularly opportune moment. Prior to checking her lottery ticket, Jasmine had a heated exchange with her boss. The details of the disagreement remain private, but it's clear it left Jasmine discontented and frustrated. The lottery win, therefore, presented itself not just as financial gain, but as an escape route and a means to assert her independence. With the prize money as her safety net, Jasmine made a decision that would have seemed unthinkable just moments before. She quit her job on the spot. Jasmine's bold move to leave her employment in such a manner speaks volumes about the power of financial security, however temporary it may be. to embolden individuals to take control of their lives and make decisions for their happiness and well-being. Her story resonates with many who have felt trapped in unsatisfying jobs due to economic necessity. In the aftermath of her win and resignation, Jasmine's future plans remain undisclosed. Yet her story stands as a beacon of hope and a reminder of the unpredictability of life. Jasmine Rooney's lunch break liberation is an example to the idea that sometimes the risk of playing the lottery can indeed pay off, not just in financial terms, but in personal freedom and satisfaction. Jasmine Rooney turned her day around with a win, but how did Julie Leach's jackpot lead her to leave a dirty job behind? Julie Leach's journey from the grime of a fiberglass factory to the glamour of a multi-millionaire is a tale of sudden change and newfound freedom. Working in conditions she described as nasty and dirty, Julie's day-to-day life was far from the dreams she harbored within. Then, on a seemingly ordinary day, her world was turned upside down with a Powerball jackpot win of $310 million. The moment Julie discovered her win during a lunch break, her decision was immediate. She quit her job on the spot. This decision marked a dramatic shift from enduring the unpleasant conditions of factory work to embracing a future filled with limitless possibilities. The win was not just a financial boon, but a liberation from a life that no longer aligned with her aspirations. With the newfound wealth, Julie's plans were clear and centered around her family and the desire to explore the world. Investing in family signifies Julie's intention to ensure the well-being and security of her loved ones, a priority that perhaps was always on her mind but seemed financially unattainable until the win. Travel, on the other hand, represents the exploration and adventure she yearned for, an opportunity to experience life beyond the factory walls. Julie's story resonates with many who find themselves in less than ideal job situations, dreaming of an escape. It's a vivid illustration of how life can change in the blink of an eye, transforming dreams into reality. Her immediate resignation post-win underscores a universal fantasy of leaving behind a job that no longer serves one's interest or well-being, especially when given the financial means to do so. Moreover, Julie Leach's decision to focus on family and travel after her win underscores the values that often come to the forefront when financial constraints are lifted. It's a reminder that, for many, the ultimate goal of wealth is the freedom it affords to prioritize personal happiness, family, and the pursuit of experiences that enrich life beyond material possessions. In essence, Julie's departure from her dirty job is not just a personal victory, but a symbol of hope and possibility for others in similar situations. We've discussed some of the interesting stories, but now let's move towards the best and most shocking story of a truck driver who left the truck on the side of the road after winning. David Johnson, a 56-year-old truck driver from Brooklyn, New York, experienced a life-changing moment on December 26, 2018, when he won a massive $298.3 million Powerball jackpot. This win marked the second-largest Powerball win in the history of the New York lottery, setting Johnson on a path towards newfound wealth and opportunities. Johnson, who had regularly played lottery games like Mega Millions, Powerball, and New York Lotto, chose the lump sum option for his winnings. This decision provided him with $180,227,550 before taxes, leaving him with a net sum of $114,091,248 after the necessary deductions. Such a significant financial gain prompted Johnson to make several immediate life changes, including retiring from his long-held job as a truck driver. The story of Johnson discovering his win is as remarkable as the win itself. He hadn't checked his ticket immediately after the draw and only learned about his win a few days later. A call from a co-worker who mentioned that the winning ticket was sold at Arnold Service Station, a place Johnson frequented for his lottery purchases, prompted him to verify his ticket. The clerk's confirmation and the big winner message on the scanner brought an overwhelming sense of joy, leading Johnson to jump up and down in excitement. This moment of elation was just the beginning of Johnson's journey as a lottery winner. With his newfound wealth, Johnson made plans to fulfill some of his lifelong dreams. He expressed his desire to quit his demanding job, purchase a red Porsche, and buy a new house in Brooklyn. Beyond these personal indulgences, Johnson also sought to wisely invest a portion of his winnings, hiring an attorney to guide him through the financial planning and investment process. This prudent approach to managing his lottery windfall highlights the importance of financial planning for sudden wealth. David Johnson's win not only transformed his life, but also continued New York's winning streak in the lottery arena. Following other significant wins in the state, Johnson's story added to the narrative of life-altering lottery successes. These stories showcase the broad spectrum of human emotion and decision-making post-lottery win, from joy and freedom to controversy and confusion. Curious about the deeper mechanics behind these wins? Watch our video about Mathematician breaks down secret lottery strategies and explore the intriguing blend of strategy and science that defines the lottery experience. You won't believe how a Michigan man won a staggering $842 million in the most thrilling way possible in January 2024. But what does it take to land such an extraordinary jackpot? Let's dive into the stories of America's biggest lottery winners and discover their incredible fortunes. Number 10. Indiana's incredible fortune. $536 million. In July 2016, a couple from Hamilton County, Indiana, came upon a life-changing surprise. They discovered they'd won a massive $536 million in the Mega Millions lottery. Opting for the post-tax lump sum, they walked away with a huge $271 million prize. They were in shock and excitement after finding out their life had changed forever overnight. After their win, the couple expressed a desire to maintain a sense of normalcy despite their newfound wealth. This down-to-earth approach is a breath of fresh air in a world where lottery wins are often associated with extravagant spending and lifestyle changes. With their massive winnings, the couple had the opportunity to change their lives completely. However, they chose a different path. Instead of spending everything on lavish luxuries, they focused on thoughtful spending and investing in their future. They remained in Indiana, their home state, and invested in the community. Investing lottery winnings back into one's community is a smart move for several reasons. Firstly, it allows the winner to make a positive and lasting impact where it's often most needed. By funding local projects, educational initiatives, or health services, lottery winners can contribute to the betterment of their immediate environment, enhancing the lives of those around them. Additionally, such contributions can foster a sense of fulfillment and purpose, as the winner sees tangible results from their generosity. Community investment also helps in building a legacy that goes beyond personal wealth, creating a positive reputation and respect within the community. Furthermore, supporting local causes can lead to stronger community bonds and a sense of belonging, which can be especially valuable after the life-changing experience of a major lottery win. Lastly, from a financial perspective, charitable donations can offer tax benefits, allowing winners to manage their new wealth in a tax-efficient manner. The couple's story reminds us that lottery winners can be prudent and sensible with their winnings. If you thought this win was shocking, the next entry will fascinate you even more as we explore another incredible lottery story. Number 9. The California Collective, $543 million. In July 2018, a unique stroke of luck fell upon an 11-member office pool from Santa Clara County, California, when they hit a massive $543 million jackpot in the Mega Millions lottery. Choosing the lump sum option, the group collectively pocketed over $320.5 million, a sum that was staggering and life-changing. This group of co-workers, varying in age from 21 to 60, decided to chip in $2 each for lottery tickets on a regular workday. The win showed the value of teamwork and shared dreams coming true. Their story is a reminder that sometimes fortune favors the bold in the most unexpected ways. The group's decision to pool their money and incredible win is a proof of unity and collective hope. The members, who opted to stay out of the spotlight, demonstrated wisdom and discretion in handling their newfound fortune. Chipping in to buy a lottery ticket as part of a group can be a smart move. It allows individuals to participate in the lottery without spending a significant amount of money, as the cost is shared among the group members. This collaborative approach maximizes the chances of winning by enabling the purchase of more tickets while minimizing individual financial risk. Furthermore, being part of a lottery pool can reduce the disappointment of not winning, as the individual investment is minimal. Lastly, if the group does win, the experience of managing and sharing the prize can provide valuable lessons in financial cooperation and decision-making. Handling such a massive win can be scary, but this group of colleagues approached their win with a level-headed attitude. They stayed committed to their jobs and lives, letting the money enhance their lives without overshadowing their values and relationships. This incredible story of an office pool turning into multi-millionaires overnight is as inspiring as it is astonishing. The next entry is an even more astonishing tale of lottery success. Number 8. New Hampshire's lucky draw, $559.7 million. In July 2018, a remarkable story unfolded in Concord, New Hampshire, when a woman won $559.7 million in the Powerball lottery. Choosing the lump sum option, she claimed over $264 million, a decision that transformed her life and had a significant impact on others. She demonstrated an inspiring sense of community and responsibility by donating a substantial $250 grand to charities. This act of kindness shows a deep understanding that with great fortune comes the opportunity and perhaps the responsibility to make a positive difference in the world. Her approach to wealth speaks volumes about her character. Instead of indulging in extravagant luxuries or high-profile purchases, she focused on philanthropy, supporting causes that likely resonated with her values. This decision depicts a person who sees beyond personal gain, understanding the broader impact of her windfall. Donating lottery winnings to charity is smart, as it helps those in need, making a positive difference in the lives of others. It also helps in building a positive public image. Being seen as someone who gives back can earn respect and admiration from your community. It can also prevent the potential stress of managing a huge sum of money, especially if handling large finances is not your strength. Lastly, charitable donations can inspire others to give as well, creating a ripple effect of generosity and kindness. The woman from New Hampshire sets an admirable example, showing that winning the lottery can go beyond personal enrichment to community enhancement. Her story reminds us that wealth can be a powerful tool for good. While some winners choose to make other people's lives better with their winnings, others, like this next winner, choose to solve all their financial problems. Number 7. The Grand Blanc Triumph, $590.5 million. In May 2013, Gloria McKenzie, an 84-year-old retiree from Florida, experienced a life-altering moment when she won $590.5 million in the Powerball lottery. McKenzie claimed more than $370 million, opting for the lump sum, marking her as one of the most significant sole lottery winners in history. Gloria's win is a heartwarming reminder that fortune can shine on anyone, regardless of age. Living in a small, run-down apartment before her win, this substantial financial gain brought about a dramatic change in her living conditions. She invested in a $1.2 million seaside mansion in Jacksonville, Florida, a significant upgrade from her previous residence. This move symbolizes a new chapter in her life, one filled with comfort and security in her later years. Investing in property with lottery winnings is a calculated move with positive consequences. First, real estate is typically a stable and appreciating asset, offering potential long-term gains as property values increase over time. This makes it a relatively safe investment compared to more volatile markets. Additionally, owning property can generate a steady income stream if you choose to rent it out, providing ongoing financial security. Real estate investments also offer diversification for your financial portfolio, spreading risk and potentially increasing overall returns. Property ownership comes with certain tax benefits, such as deductions for mortgage interest and property taxes. Investing in real estate can also fulfill personal goals, such as securing a dream home or providing homes for family members, adding a personal value beyond mere financial gain. Demonstrating a sense of generosity, McKenzie also donated a considerable sum of $2 million to a high school in Maine to fix its roof. This act of kindness reflects her desire to give back and make a positive impact. Despite her considerable wealth, Gloria faced challenges too. In 2019, she sued her son for mismanaging her funds. Such a situation is very common when someone receives sudden wealth. It's a reminder that with great fortune comes great responsibility and the importance of careful financial planning. Although McKenzie didn't have to split her winnings with anyone, the next entry on our list involves two people who won the same jackpot. Number 6. New York and Iowa's luck, $687.8 million. In October 2018, luck smiled on Robert Bailey from New York and Loren West from Iowa, who split a huge $687.8 million Powerball jackpot. This massive win is about the numbers and the life-altering stories of two distinct individuals. Robert Bailey, a retired government employee from New York, had been playing the same set of lottery numbers for over 25 years when his persistence finally paid off. After his monumental win, Bailey chose to take the lump sum payment, which amounted to an astonishing $198.1 million after taxes. He expressed his desire to be responsible with his newfound wealth, seeking financial advice to ensure that his fortune would benefit future generations of his family. Bailey's approach to his win reflects a thoughtful and forward-thinking mindset, highlighting the importance of careful financial planning. Financial experts can help you manage winnings and prevent you from wasting your money. Experts can offer strategies for investment, savings, and tax planning, ensuring the long-term security and growth of your winnings. They also help in making informed decisions, avoiding common financial pitfalls that new lottery winners might face. Financial advisors can assist in estate planning, ensuring that your assets are protected and appropriately distributed in the future. Additionally, they can offer advice on charitable giving and setting up trust, if philanthropy is a goal. Consulting experts ultimately brings peace of mind, knowing that your newfound wealth is being managed wisely and effectively. On the other side, Lorraine West, a single mother from Iowa, also opted for the lump sum, which amounted to nearly $140 million after taxes. West's story is one of resilience and optimism. She planned to create a charitable foundation named after her grandson, demonstrating her intention to use her winnings for philanthropic endeavors. Her commitment to giving back to her community and helping others is truly inspiring, showing that lottery wins can have a broader positive impact beyond the individual recipient. However, our next winner's earnings will make this amount look like chump change. Number 5. Massachusetts Huge Haul. $758.7 million. In August 2017, Mavis Wanzik from Massachusetts made headlines by winning a massive $758.7 million in the Powerball lottery, opting for the lump sum payment. This win marked a significant moment in lottery history, as it was one of the largest single-ticket wins ever recorded. Wanzik, who worked at Mercy Medical Center, made the life-altering decision to retire immediately after realizing she had won. With her newfound wealth, she had the freedom to live life on her terms. Her story is a powerful reminder of how a sudden win can bring about immediate changes in one's life trajectory. Choosing to step away from her job was just the first step in a series of changes for Wanzik. With the financial means to support her lifestyle indefinitely, she had the opportunity to explore new interests, support her family, and potentially engage in philanthropic activities. However, she's kept a relatively low profile since her win. Wanzik's story highlights the transformative potential of lottery winnings, not just in terms of material wealth, but also in terms of personal life choices and opportunities. Similarly, this next winner chose to use his sudden wealth in smart ways. Number 4. Wisconsin's massive windfall, $768.4 million. In March 2018, Manuel Franco from Wisconsin experienced a turn of fortune that's nothing short of a fairy tale. He won an astounding $768.4 million Powerball jackpot, one of the largest single-winner jackpots in U.S. lottery history. This massive win was a pivotal moment in Franco's life. At the age of 24, Franco, a regular guy with everyday struggles, was suddenly thrust into the limelight with this monumental win. He chose the lump sum payment option, which amounted to nearly $477 million after taxes. Franco's story is a classic example of how a regular day can turn extraordinary, transforming an average individual's life overnight. What's particularly striking about Franco's story is his humble demeanor and thoughtful approach to his newfound wealth. He expressed a desire to help his family, ensure financial security for his future, and carry out acts of philanthropy. This grounded perspective, especially at a young age, is commendable and highlights the positive potential of such a win. Despite his enormous wealth, Franco maintained a low profile, choosing to manage his fortune discreetly. His decision to use his winnings responsibly and his awareness of the potential pitfalls of sudden wealth illustrate a mature approach to handling life-changing sums of money. Franco's win is a heartening reminder of the unpredictable nature of luck and how it can favor anyone at any time. Much like Franco, a very recent winner in Michigan had his life completely transformed overnight. Number 3. The Michigan New Year winner, $842 million. In January 2024, a remarkable event unfolded in Michigan. A single lottery ticket sold in the state won an incredible $842 million in the Powerball jackpot. This historic win made headlines and transformed the life of the lucky ticket holder overnight. The winner, whose identity remained undisclosed, had a choice between a prize of $842.4 million spread over 30 years or a lump sum payment of $425.2 million before taxes. Opting for the immediate lump sum, the winner suddenly found themselves in possession of a fortune that most can only dream of. This Michigan winner went through a sudden transition from everyday life to holding a life-altering sum. How the winner decided to spend or invest their winnings is a private affair, as they've chosen to stay out of the public eye. This discretion is not uncommon among lottery winners, who often prefer to maintain their anonymity to protect their privacy and security. Remaining anonymous after winning the lottery is a smart move for various reasons. It helps protect your privacy and security, as public knowledge of such a large win can attract unwanted attention, including from scammers or opportunistic individuals. Anonymity also allows you to avoid the pressure and constant demands for money that often come with public knowledge of wealth. It helps maintain a sense of normalcy in your life and relationships, as people are less likely to treat you differently if they're unaware of your newfound wealth. Remaining anonymous also gives you time and space to carefully plan your financial future without external pressures. It reduces the risk of becoming a target for lawsuits or exploitation. Overall, staying anonymous helps ensure that you can enjoy your winnings with greater peace of mind and security. While details about their lifestyle changes or spending habits remain unknown, the win itself serves as a sign of hope and excitement for lottery players everywhere. Like the Michigan winner, the next winner also chose to keep discreet with her winnings. Number 2. The South Carolina surprise, $1.54 billion. In October 2018, a woman from South Carolina was launched into an exclusive circle of the wealthiest individuals overnight, winning a shocking $1.54 billion Mega Millions jackpot. She chose a reduced single lump sum of $997.6 million, a decision that instantly made her one of the wealthiest people in the state. This South Carolina winner experienced a sudden shift from ordinary to extraordinary. With her newfound wealth, the possibilities for her lifestyle, investments, and philanthropic endeavors became almost limitless. The decision to take the lump sum indicates a desire for immediate control over the financial windfall, allowing her to make significant life changes or investments without delay. However, the winner has kept a low profile, choosing to stay out of the public eye. This level of privacy prevents a detailed understanding of how she's chosen to spend or invest her winnings. This discretion is often advised to lottery winners to protect their privacy and well-being in the face of such a life-altering event. However, this win pales in comparison to our next winners. Number 1. The unprecedented fortune, $1.586 billion. On January 13, 2016, the largest jackpot ever, $1.586 billion, was split between 3 winning tickets. The winners were John and Lisa Robinson from Tennessee, Maureen Smith and David Kaltschmidt from Florida, and Marvin and Maya Costa from California. All of them opted to take a lump sum of $327.8 million before taxes. This decision brought them all instant wealth. John and Lisa Robinson, the couple from Tennessee, became famous after appearing on the Today Show to announce their win. They decided to purchase a luxurious $6.2 million home, a significant upgrade from their previous residence. This new home, located on a vast 320-acre lot, features a private lake and a well-equipped home theater, symbolizing a shift to a life of comfort and luxury. Maureen Smith and David Kaltschmidt from Florida approached their windfall with a bit more caution. They planned to upgrade their truck, get massages, and enjoy a comfortable retirement. Despite their enormous win, they remained grounded, living a relatively modest lifestyle apart from a few indulgences like a new Tesla. Marvin and Maya Costa from California were the most private of the 3 winners. They waited over 6 months to claim their prize, and little is known about their post-win life. They expressed a desire to use a portion of their winnings for charitable purposes, and have largely stayed out of the public spotlight. The story of these 3 sets of winners illustrates the varied ways people can react to sudden wealth. From splurging on luxury homes to maintaining a modest lifestyle, these winners showed the diverse possibilities that come with winning such a significant amount of money. These extraordinary winners show us the rare side of lottery success, turning their fortunes into lasting legacies. Some people take very drastic measures once they win and distance themselves from their family and friends. This woman won the lottery and instantly quit her job and ditched her family.